Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We all know that one. The Most High is going to choose Jacob, Israel. He's going to set us on high. We're going to take captives, whose captives we were. And we all know who we are captives of. Esau. And not only them, we were captives in all other nations too. You Ethiopians, y'all going into slavery. You Canaanites, y'all going into slavery. All y'all going into slavery. If you're not Israel, you're going into slavery. Plain and simple. So be prepared. We the ruling class. Get ready. We got next.
Salakia, how you were saying about the earth, it also touched on that here in verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. So it speak there to the same thing you were saying earlier as far as the earth rejoicing even.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people don't look at that too, that, well, a lot of people do, but they don't see it in that spiritual aspect of how, the earth is being polluted and everything. We know it's being polluted, but, it's a thing that's even speaking of in the scriptures, that the pollution needs to stop. The destruction of this earth needs to stop. So, let's go to Luke 17:21. Should have read this a lot earlier, but here we go.
That was 17 and 21?
Yeah. Because the kingdom of heaven starts within.
The book of St. Luke, chapter 17 and verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Elohim is within you.
Okay. And that's where it got to start. You guys, with that righteousness, you got to start with repentance. And that starts from inside.
Okay.
You got self-examination. You got to see where you messing up at. You got to feel sorrowful. You got to, feel something about the wrongs that you're doing and repent. And gain that kingdom of heaven within you first. If you don't have the kingdom of heaven within you, you can't get it on the outside. So that's where the kingdom of heaven for all of us starts. It starts within. So for there, let's did we go to Exodus 19? That's kind of going down the line.
Which verses?
5. Start at 5.
Okay. The book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 5. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me, above all people, for all the earth is mine. Sorry.
Through 6.
Verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
Okay. And that's self-explanatory. We keep these commandments, we're going to be set apart. That ruling class, we're going to be kings and priests unto the Most High. If we keep these commandments, all of this is part of us, part of our kingdom. Our kingdom is going to be ruling this earth as kings and priests. We're going to be teaching the world how to live by the Most High. They got to see us doing it first. Goes back to that the kingdom of heaven is within us. We got to live it first. That the example for us men, we got to be the leading example within our house. So we lead an example in our house. We keep that kingdom of heaven within us and let it shine through. So let's go to Micah chapter 4. start winning ourselves. We keep these commandments, we live them, we do them, we teach them. We teach our brothers and sisters around us, we teach our household. Each one teach one, and it spreads like a wildfire.
Chapter 4, which verse?
Salakia, verse 7.
The book of Micah, chapter 4 and verse 7. And I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation. And Yahweh shall reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth even forever.
So, like I said, again, he's going to make us a strong nation. And the Most High is going to rule over us forever. How it was in the beginning, that's how it's going to be at the end. The Most High is going to be our king. He's going to be ruling over us. He's going to make us a strong nation as long as we lean on him and follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read verse 8.
And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem.
Just reiterating, the kingdom's going to come to the daughter of Jerusalem. That's Israel. That's us. You know, just reiterating the fact, we follow these statutes, commandments, the kingdom is going to be given to us. So we're going to keep it.
Shall I go on?
If you want, yeah.
Now why dost thou cry aloud? Is there no king in thee? Is thy counselor perished? For pangs has taken thee as a woman in travail. Be in pain, and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There Yahweh shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies.
Okay. So, stand like a woman in travail, meaning that this salvation is not going to be easy for us. You know, we're going to go through a lot. We're going to go through some pain and suffering to get this salvation, to get this kingdom. It's going to take some work. Like I said, he's going to put us through. He's going to try us like a jewel in the fire. Okay. You know, so we got to go. We got to suffer some. Because, you know, true indeed, we deserve it. We fell away from his covenant. We fell away from walking in his law, statutes, and commandments. So we getting punished for what we've done. Okay. So righteously so, we gotta go through some things to get back in favor with the Most High. So, let's go to Matthew. Oh, we already read that. Let me read 5:17. We already read that. Okay. All right. Isaiah 45.
Which verses?
17.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17. But Yisrael shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. You shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
And we all know that one, definitely.
Okay.
So when we get this salvation, we're not going to be ashamed anymore. We're not going to be ashamed of how we look. We're definitely not going to be ashamed to worship the Most High like we should be.
Okay.
You know, that's what keeps a lot of us from this truth right now. You know, they kind of scared to step out there and be against the world. But say when we gain this salvation, we're not going to be ashamed anymore. We're going to have an everlasting salvation, which means no more of this captivity ever again. An everlasting salvation, a world without end.
Okay.
That is going to be our world. It's never going to end. So all this Esau talking about destruction and this and that, it ain't happening. You know, ain't no meteor going to fall and destroy the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to have world without end. Thus saith the Lord.
And also ain't no replacement of Israel by a certain denomination of Christianity, as some teach.
Definitely. So, what do we want? Matthew 6:33.
Book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Elohim and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Exactly. His righteousness, which we know is his law, statutes, and commandments. And what we want added to us is the kingdom. And even in this world, the things that we seek for, as a husband, the fathers, we seek work, ability to take care of our family. We seek the Most High first. He's going to add those things to us. When we go look for jobs, and we make sure we tell them, hey, I need the Shabbat off. When I take this job, I need Saturday off for Shabbat. Seeking the Most High. You might, dealing with these heathens, they might give us a job, they might not. But the Most High going to bless us with something, no doubt. As long as we seek him first, seek to keep his law, statutes, and commandments at all costs. No matter if it means not getting the job.
Right.
The kingdom is what we're trying to gain in the end.
Okay. And it's in contrast, in contrast to Deuteronomy 28, where it said we're going to have to go to our enemies and want of all things. Instead of doing that, the show of that is that we don't have the proper faith in the Most High. Because if we had the faith as we were supposed to, then we would seek him first and try to set up ourselves to be within the kingdom first. And he would give us all these things that we have to go to our enemies for in this condition.
Definitely. So, and also in the kingdom, it's one thing we gotta look at too, is the fact that Israel, that we're separated. A lot of us are waking up. Definitely the word is out there, and we waking up, and it's a lot of separation.
Okay.
A lot of separation, and Mashiach is going to come bring us together. So on that, let's go to Ezekiel 37. The division is there, but it's even prophesied that that's going to end too.
Which verse?
16.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, and starting at verse 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh thy God, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. And say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh your God, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all. And they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms any more at all.
All praises. So right there, the sin showing the prophecy of Israel coming together in unity. Not only we're not going to be Israel and Judah anymore, we're going to be the 12 tribes all together in the hands of the Most High. We're going to be one nation once again. So even the division between camps, the division of was it Old Testament and Messianic, all that is going to be done away with. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to set that straight. There will be no division.
Okay.
No division at all.
Not even between those who think Esau the Arab and those who think he's a white man.
Right. No division in doctrine, no nothing. You know? Because if you want to keep that division, you're not going to be a part of the kingdom anyway.
Okay.
You know? So the Most High going to set that straight. He going to put us together like them two sticks. Make us one. All praises. And so on that, let's Revelations 14. We're going to have that unity.
14:12.
Okay.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Elohim and the faith of Yahushua.
Okay. Read on.
And I heard a voice from heaven, saying unto me, Write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. Keep going.
No, that's good. Just showing Mashiach come. You know, right now we at that time. The reaping has begun. You know, we waking up. We got that. You seeing the 1/3 and the 2/3 right before our eyes. You know, that sickle is being drawn. You know, and it's being separated. We're being separated definitely. For those that believe and keeping the faith, and those that don't believe, that don't want to keep the faith. You know. Can you jump back to what was it? Start at 12 again.
Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Elohim and the faith of Yahushua.
Okay. Right there. All those that's going to be gathered unto him is the ones that's keeping the faith, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, what was taught us by the Most High. Right there. We the ones that's going to be gathered together. Slide. Go back to Jeremiah. Oh, Slacky, we didn't even go to Jeremiah yet. Jeremiah 31. This
is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, and verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith Yahweh. But this shall be the covenant that I make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my law in their hearts, in their inward parts, Slakia, and write them in their hearts, and will be their Elohim, and they shall be my people.
Okay. That's just also showing in that day that the Most High, when it says it's going to be written us, we're going to know the law. You know, it's going to be in us like a thought. We're going to know what to do, what not to do. You know, that doesn't mean that we don't have to follow the law because it's written in our hearts. It's going to mean that it's going to be embedded in our heads, that we're going to know the law back and forth, to and fro. We gonna know it.
Okay.
It's gonna be there. So we ain't gonna have to go through teaching each other like we are now.
Okay.
Israel, we gonna know the law, plain and simple. You know. So and that's the covenant the Most High is gonna make with us. He gonna give it to us and put it in our brains. It's gonna be for us to teach the nations. So let's go back to 31. Let's go back to verse 6.
Same book and chapter?
Same book and chapter.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 6. For there shall be a day that the watchmen upon the Mount Ephraim shall cry, Arise ye, and let us go up to Zion unto Yahweh our God. For thus saith Yahweh, Sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nations. Publish ye, praise ye, and say, Yahweh, save thy people, the remnant of Israel.
Okay. What's after 13?
Say what?
13. Read to 13.
Okay. Verse 8. Behold, I will bring them from the north country, and gather them from the coast of the earth, and with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travaileth with child together. A great company shall return thither. They shall come with weeping, and with supplications will I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the rivers of waters in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather him, and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock.
Okay.
For Yahweh hath redeemed Jacob, and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
Right there. So also show him, and that salvation, the Most High, saying that the Most High is the one that scattered us abroad to the four corners.
Okay.
That it wasn't the hand of our enemy that did it. It wasn't the strength of our enemy. It was by the will of the Most High that scattered us.
Okay.
And by His will, He's going to gather us together.
Okay.
So He's going to bring us back together and make us a strong nation again. Read go back 2 verses and read again.
Verse 10.
Yeah.
Hear the word of Yahweh, ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather him, and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock.
Right there. Like I was saying, He scattered us, now He's going to bring us together. He's the shepherd of His flock. We are His flock. And He's going to bring us back together, put us in this nation, put us in the kingdom, and make us a kingdom, a strong nation that's going to rule.
Okay.
Right there. And let's do Hosea 1, chapter 1. Slightly. All showing that we see that keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, this was going to bless us, this was going to give us the kingdom, and us being in the kingdom is us ruling, the Most High ruling over us. The blessings that He's going to give us, that we're going to be above all nations. He's going to bless us with riches. He's going to bless us with the land. The land is going to produce.
And which verse?
Verse 10 to 11.
The book of Hosea, chapter 1, verses 10 and 11. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel.
Great shall be that day, and we shall appoint one head, and that head is going to be Mashiach.
Okay.
Read it again. My bad.
Which part of the whole thing?
Yeah, read the whole thing again. I like that one.
Yeah, right. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel.
So right there and right here where we live and breathe, actually in almost every country in the four corners that Israel is, we are learning that we are his children. Because in those other, not only in America, but in the UK or wherever we live at, we are not called his children.
Right.
So all over the world, we're waking up, and in those lands, it's being discovered that we are his children. And in all those lands, we are pointing that head. Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, is our head. So we about to come up out of here, as the scripture said.
Hallelujah.
And at that point, did you have anything to add?
That's it, brother. You pretty much sealed it up.
We want to say, Shalom Bashem Shalmalak, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Barakatah.
Barakatah.
Bless all 12 tribes of Israel scattered abroad. This has been our first lesson on how to get the kingdom, what's going to happen to us. We know that we got to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the first and foremost in everything for us. Keep the Most High first. The kingdom we're going to get, we're going to be ruling. We're going to have all blessings unto us. And that's going to be it. A world everlasting. Most High bless. Shalom.
Shalom.